Draymond, John Dickinson, 95.7 The Game. A lot of the conversation coming out of this one will be that you guys maybe sacrifice tonight in some sense to be healthy for the next 4 games if it goes that far. Do you view it that way, one? And how comfortable are you having to win 3 of the next 4, assuming you guys do get healthier on Friday night?
I don't view it as sacrificing. We went out there and played hard and we lost. We didn't go in this game thinking we're not going to play Clay or Kevin or Loon or anybody else, and we're just going to get this game away. They played well. They knocked down, I think, 17 threes. You got to give them credit. But we didn't sacrifice. You don't sacrifice a finals game to be healthy for the next one, because anything can happen. But at the same time, you do have to be smart. We would much rather have Clay for the rest of the series than putting them out there and lose them and then nothing. So, no one sacrificed the game. Thank you.
Mark in the third row.
Draymond, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. Kyle Lowry really kind of seemed to turn it on to a new gear tonight. What kind of tone do you think he set for the team, and how different was his performance in this game than earlier in the series?
I think he made more shots than he's made. Obviously he was way more aggressive than he's been, but he made shots.
Over here.
Hey, Draymond. Cameron Buford, LA News Observer. Can you talk about how you guys combat their size and length advantage that it seemed to impact the game tonight?
We got to be more solid with the ball, and it starts with me. I've had a bunch of turnovers, and I think every game in this series, so got to just be more cautious with our passes. I think, they do have a lot of length, but, we got to play in more space and not, play in a crowd.
Arash in the back.
Draymond in the back, Arash Madani with Sportsnet. Just how depleted does this situation become when Clay's out, when Looney's out, when KD's out, when DeMarcus is banged up? Just how difficult is it without everybody?
It's more difficult than with them. I think that goes without saying, but nonetheless, we got guys that can step up, and we just didn't play well enough tonight. So it is what it is.
Right here next. You get him in the middle. Go ahead.
C.J. Peterson, San Francisco Examiner. Draymond, obviously the absence of Clay and obviously Durant have been played up a lot. But how big was missing Kevon Looney as well? He kind of threw off the center rotations a little bit. You guys played Andrew Bogut over 20 minutes tonight. How big was not having Kevon out there?
I think Bogut played great in his minutes. But obviously Loon has been great for us all year. So, not having him out there definitely makes a difference. Not having anyone makes a difference because everyone, when you assemble a team, everyone brings something different. So, but no one cared that guys are hurt. Everybody wants to see us lose. So I'm sure people are happy they're hurt. We just got to continue to battle and win the next game, go back to Toronto, win Game 5, come back to Oracle, win Game 6, and then celebrate. Fun times ahead.
Right here in the second row.
Jaina Polasigi, Eagle News Philippines. How has this finals been challenging despite the injuries?
It's a great team. Anytime you make it to the finals, you're playing against another great team. So it's always going to be challenging. We can sit and talk about the injuries till we're blue in the face. It's not going to change how Kevin Cal feel or how Looney, what's it called? It was like some coastal cartilage fracture, something like that. It's not going to make that feel better. And it ain't going to make Clay hamstring feel better either. So, it is what it is. With the guys we got out there, we got to roll with. And, we fought tonight. We lost. We're going to fight again. I don't really see us losing too many more, though, but we're going to fight again. So it is what it is.
Ann, and then Steve, last two.
Draymond, Ann Killian with the San Francisco Chronicle. Even though he was the focal point of the Raptors defense, Steph still set a personal playoff record for himself. And Steve said he does things that he doesn't think anyone in history has ever done. What did you think about his performance tonight?
He was amazing. I got to play better and offer him more help. I think if I played better with the night that he had, we would have won. We need him to continue to be aggressive like he's been. And, all of us got to continue to fill in and be better. And like I said, that starts with me. If I was better, we probably would have won that game. But he was amazing tonight. Not that, he's not, amazing pretty often, but tonight was a special performance for him. And he definitely does stuff that, I don't think we've ever seen anyone ever do. And we probably won't see anyone ever do it again.
Steve, last one on this side.
Ashburner, NBA.com. If ever there was a night to use a box and one, this would seem to be it regarding Steph. So with the Toronto defense focusing on him, did you see him have to do more than usual? And what sort of things were they doing to try to stop him?
I think, they were throwing bodies at him. I think y'all might have talked Nick Nurse off the box and one. He folded under pressure a little bit. I think I'm just playing, but they definitely threw bodies at him. And we got to do a better job of when they're throwing 2 and 3 guys at him or converting. I don't think we did a great job of that tonight. And we usually take advantage of those situations. We didn't. When we're better doing that, you make them play. Make them pay for the way they're playing against Steph. So. We got to do a better job of that and, get our floor spacing together. I don't think it was great tonight.
Thank you, Draymond.
Paul Antunes, ESPN Brazil. Even though you lost, it seemed like in that fourth quarter, you guys were flying around, diving on loose balls, and just playing really, really hard. Considering all the adversity you guys are going through here in the playoffs, how proud are you of your guys tonight?
Oh, very proud. They played really, really hard and gave it everything they had and just ran into a better team tonight. Toronto played an excellent game and made big shots every time they needed to. We never could get over the hump every time we fought back and kind of got it to 6, 7, or 8, whatever it was. They made big shots, so they outplayed us. They deserved it, and but I'm very proud of our effort, and now we just got to bounce back and hopefully get back here Friday night. Hopefully get a little healthier and get some guys back. But we'll see how that goes. But main thing is just got to play better.
Is Steph's performance tonight one of the best you've ever seen?
Steph was incredible. The stuff he does is he does things that honestly I don't think anybody has ever done before. The way he plays the game, the way he shoots it, and the combination of his ball handling and shooting skills, it's incredible to watch. He was amazing.
Second row on your right.
Coach Trista Crick, USA Today. You obviously want to err on the side of caution when it comes to injuries, but was there any of the mentality of lose the battle, win the war as it relates to sitting Clay tonight?
Well, the whole point was to not risk a bigger injury that would keep him out of the rest of the series. So that was the decision we made, and I feel very comfortable with it. Never would have forgiven myself if I played him tonight and he had gotten hurt. So you live with the decision. You make a wise decision, the wisest one you can, then you live with it and you move forward. So the good thing is Clay has done well the last 2 days. Now he's got another couple of days to heal. Hopefully he'll be out there Friday.
Tim over here.
Tim Calcom, The Athletic. The decision on Clay, did it really come down to the last minute, or had it basically been made maybe even an hour or so, or maybe even earlier, not to play him?
That's, internal business. So.
Jared on the right side.
Coach Jared Greenberg, NBA TV. Based on how many guys you do have out, whether it be in the game tonight or as you start to look forward to Friday, were you at all concerned about minutes and usage of Steph and DeMarcus and some of those guys?
Yeah. That's one of the reasons we didn't have Andre on the floor at the end of the game, for those last 5 minutes. He was up over 30 minutes, and these are the only 2 games in the series where there's just 1 day off. So we tried to watch Sean Livingston's minutes, and DeMarcus had something going on late in the game. He left the bench to get checked out, and so the guys we pushed were Draymond and Steph, but they're in the primes of their lives, so they're capable of handling that. Yeah, I think he's fine. I think he went to the locker room with about maybe 3-4 minutes left just to get checked out. I think he's fine.
Fourth row in the center.
Coach, Rick Tittle, 95.7 The Game and Sports Byline. When you were trying to think of where you're going to get these points tonight without KD and without Clay, if you had known that Steph was going to go for 47 and Draymond for 17, did you think maybe that would be enough?
I just knew we were going to score 109 points because that's all we're going to do the rest of this series. So if we're going to keep scoring 109, we got to keep them to 108, and that's the biggest thing. They scored 123 points, shot 52%. So it was more about their play, their execution offensively, their shot making. Our offense could have been better. Obviously, we didn't shoot it great, but give them credit, and they outplayed us.
Last 3 questions here, Art, and
Hey,
then
Coach.
Dan on the side.
Joanna from Brazil, TV Globo Brazil. I was about to ask you about the 190 points that you score pretty much in all the games, in every game. Do you see this as a coincidence, or it shows? What does it show to you? That is more like you won with this score and you lost with the same score. So it's more about like stopping the Raptors.
Yes, defense. Defense wins in the playoffs, especially in the finals. So we got to play better defense.
Dan on the right side.
Coach Dan Devine from The Ringer. You'd mentioned their right over here. Yeah. You mentioned their execution on offense being a real problem for you, especially early. Kyle Lowry seems to be a real bellwether for that. You'd sort of held him down in the first couple of games. Breaks loose tonight. What did you see from him that sort of what kind of problems did he give you tonight?
I think Kyle set a tone, played a great game for them, and set a really good tone early. Made some shots, controlled the game, and so he was a huge factor for them. Played a fantastic game.
Art, last question in the second row.
Yeah, Steve, Art Spander, the Maven. Everyone assumes you missed Clay's points, but wasn't his defense as important? And perhaps that's why they shot so well.
Well, yeah, I mean, Clay's one of our best defenders, so we missed his defense. But again, that doesn't matter. Guys hurt, doesn't play, then you play the next guy. And as I said, I'm very, very proud of the way our guys competed and played. We didn't play well enough, and we ran into a team that played an excellent game. So long series. We got to bounce back. We'll move on from here. Thanks.
Thank you, Coach.